Right, so hello everyone. My name's Cornelia Robbenbach. I will be recording this and it will be loaded up onto the English Telegram channel. Okay, we'll press the button. It will take a few seconds and then we'll be running. Right, hello everyone and welcome to today's EXW English Business presentation. My name's Cornelia Robbenbach, CSO Australia. I've been a member of EXW from the word go. I've seen how the whole system has developed, their ups, their downs, their difficulties at the moment, and we've just had a call about what sort of attack we had from outside, which has delayed things a little bit. But our disclaimer here, everything that's legal, we need to tell you that all financial products anywhere in the world, whether it's a normal bank, your investment scheme, your pension scheme, your superannuation, your medical benefits, all of those all act on speculative investments, all of them, more or less risk management aspects of things. So there are risks involved anywhere on the financial platforms of the world. Likewise here, there are no guarantees for anything, right? The only guarantees we have in life is an apple falls down off of a tree and one day everyone is buried under the ground. Okay, I hope I've got myself clear here on that aspect of things. Technical developments, these are changing rapidly. 2 years ago, my telephone could only store 1,000 pictures, and I've got about 200 videos on mine at the moment. The capacity of what we can do in that minute space increases so much. So information, storage of information is increasing at an exponential rate, which leads us to blockchain technologies. This is what has helped the whole system carry on in such a way. Blockchain, you could say it's a bookkeeping system. If you want to, you can find out where an avocado was grown, where it was transported, did it go over an international border, were there customs papers that had to be looked at, was there a cold chain involved, which supermarket was it sold at, and in whose refrigerator do we find it today. Okay, you can find out from the beginning to the end of that chain within seconds. In the past, this finding out what has happened may have taken you weeks. Okay, so it's really quick. It's also associated with money transactions. And you say, I don't want to have anything to do with cryptocurrencies. I'm sorry to say that over 95% of all fiat currencies are online. They're virtual money. Money, it has always been a matter of trust. I mean, thousands of years ago, you had a pound of salt for an item, for a service, grains of gold. Okay, at some other stage, you may have had impregnated or imprinted coins, or paper money, or an IOU, or checks. At some stage, credit cards were introduced, and my parents said, "No, we're never going to have a credit card." I mean, you have to have a credit card to go off and buy 2 bread rolls at the bakery these days, because no one wants your paper money, no one wants your coins because it might have C19 on it. Okay, digital money is there at the moment. Banks would prefer that. You can't go into a bank and ask for cash. They'll say there's a teller machine outside, right? They do not have a safe. Nowhere. Okay. The blockchain technology is transparent. You can take a look at this item of information. Anyone can take a look what is happening to this transaction. It's went from there to there, what the amount was, etc. They don't know who sent it. They don't know who received it. Okay, you're the only person who knows about that, and the person that you gave the transaction end numbers too. Okay, so it's highly secure. You need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 20 computers saying yes, this is correct, 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 depending on what level of security you are doing with the transaction. Highly efficient information flow from one end to the other within seconds, and it's globally accessible. So where does this take us to? Now, the usages of cryptocurrencies has increased by over 500% in 5 years, and dramatically so in the last months. People have had the time to look at it, to investigate. New systems are setting up, new ideas of how to apply the crypto markets for all aspects of financial transactions. So that brings us to EXW, who is a central system in a decentralized world, which means that it has all the old paperwork, it has all the legal registrations, the ability to do whatever in its various aspects of its pyramids. Okay, so it's pillars of the ecosystems, not the pyramids, sorry, pillars upstairs, straight. So you've got one subsidiary doing a particular type of item, and all the necessary paperwork for that, internationally recognized paperwork, is done for that particular aspect of the company. Another part of the company does something different, so it has those regulatory papers already set up. Decentralized, in that we're using newest technologies. We're taking a look at what type of transactions were done in the past, what sort of investments were done in the past, but doing the book work, doing all of the computer stuff on the newer technologies. Now, EXW has the slogan store, share, and grow. You can store funds within EXW, whether they're cryptocurrencies or fiat currencies. It's just a storage space, okay? You can place your stored values in a particular type of wallet within the system, and thereby the company will share its profit margin with you. Why would a company want to do that? Companies want to expand. They expand by offering more services, and they can offer more services if they've got more customers. The more customers they have, the more efficient you get, the more you're able to offer. Okay, so EXW has to grow, expand, and it does that by word of mouth rather than by advertising, for instance. So EXW grows with membership growth, with the volume that it has within the system. You grow as well financially and also intellectually, emotionally. There are lots of things in EXW which I'll tell you about where you say, wow, this is a positive value that can be added to my own life. So whose idea was this? To begin with, Benjamin Herzog. He was involved in many different types of projects. He had also developed an exchange which has been running for 2.5 years now, to begin with several companies external to EXW. And they were using his service provider for the exchange and labeling it as their own product. Okay, white label products here. So whenever there's a transaction within an exchange, these fees flowed into Benjamin Herzog's little pot of gold. Okay, so at some stage he said, this is stable enough, I'm going to launch my own exchange, and EXW was launched. At that stage, Manuel Batista and Pimentro were introduced to Benjamin through a third party. They met together with their lawyers in an embassy in Liechtenstein, looked at all the paperwork, the projects that they were doing. Did they get on well together? House on fire, of course. And since then, everything has been launched and is expanding at incredible rates. Manuel and Pierman had been working several years on another project and were looking for a payment provider. Benjamin says, my system is set up in such a way that within my system, I would like to have my tokens to be able to be used in payments for projects. So here we've got a whole set of projects I can incorporate. It's a win-win for both of them, or all three of them, I should say, both parties. EXW is transparent. We have offices throughout the world, especially in countries where they say you must have a physical office before you are able to operate in this country. So we work together with governments, okay? Our lawyers are in relationships with all the necessary departments within the government. EXW had its first head office in Klagenfurt in the pedestrian zone, 400 square meter glass fronted office space. You can go in there, make an appointment to take a look at IT support, whatever. You can use the premise for your own business meetings as well. Now, EXW was on the market just over 3 months when the blockchain community took a look at it and awarded the company the best crypto payment provider in the Guru Awards. I mean, usually Binance or EOS or one of those 4 big ones win the prize, and here this startup did. Incredible. Yeah. Likewise, in the Blockchain Summit, the 3 gentlemen were awarded the best blockchain entrepreneurs under 30 years of age. That's like winning an Oscar. Well done there. Okay, so EX token has a value from the very beginning. As I said, Benjamin had worked on his service provider using that for 7 different companies as white labels, and of course funds were flown in. So this is the basis of EXW's value. Benjamin has a company of mathematicians that worked on what is the price. It is a mathematical formula for this to say what is the token price, because it reflects the assets of the company. Likewise, there's another formula slightly different to the what is the asset, what is the profit margin that can be allocated to company growth. Yeah, like your a budget for advertisements, etc. Right? The same sort of thing. You have to have a budget for what can you use for expansion. And what are the company's goals? They'd like to be the most used method of payment in relationship to payment systems and transactions. I mean, that's a big number because you know just how much MasterCard and Visa are spending, what the banks are spending, what sort of transactions are occurring there. Everyone wants a piece of the cake. But who's going to provide the best service, and who's going to be so decentralized that people say, I'd like to maintain my anonymity. Right, so we've got an exchange, we've got payment systems, we've got apps and cards, and we have entire ecosystems with real usability of products. We'll go into that in a moment. So what happens? You decide to sign up to EXW and finalize your KYCs, know your customers. This is an internationally known requirement in all financial transactions. You have to identify yourself with your ID card. You load that up, your front, the back of the ID. You load a picture of you holding the ID, not there, not there, not in front of your nose. Okay. All corners have to be seen. It's not allowed to be reflecting. No fingers over the writing. Okay, so take a nice picture there. Oh, there, you're allowed to smile. Okay. Also a document to say where you live, a utility bill or something. Okay. All edges and corners must be visible. Right, then you'll only have to load those pictures up once. And EXW says their budget of their profit margin will lie between 0 and 0.32% that they can distribute amongst members that have an activated bonus wallet. Why 0? I mean, if the company doesn't generate a profit for the day, they've got nothing to distribute. Some days they have huge bills to pay because of an investment that they're tilting has to be advanced. Or on some days, yeah, well, there's nothing big happening. We don't need to pay out anything. I can pay out a bit more to the community. Right, now, some people say, well, this is a Ponzi system. Let's see. Where do the bonuses come from? In a Ponzi system, if you pay money into a system, the money that lies there is distributed to the members. Here, if you pay into the system, nothing happens. It sits there. It's a wallet. It sits there. Nothing happens financially. If you change it into the EXW token, also nothing happens. You don't get anything just because you've got your money there. If you exchange it and place it into one of the bonus wallets, then EXW says, thank you very much for your trust. We will work with these funds on the international financial platforms of the world, whatever that happens to be. And for that, once the money has worked for 24 hours, you will get a share of our profit. And only then, once the money has worked, will you receive anything. Okay, a big, big difference to lots of other systems. So ecosystems, we've got the primary ecosystem. We have EX Trade. We have 4 trading companies working for us, external to EXW. They have contracts to work on our behalf. So they've been given some funds to work with. They have different styles of trading. Yeah, different systems that they like, different techniques, whatever traders happen to do, but they're all different. So we're spreading our risk here. When the traders make a win, a share of that win flows back into our ecosystem. Likewise, we have payment systems. We will have cards that zip over here using my mobile telephone to pay bills, like a bank account, send off whatever that you want to pay. And there are many companies that all that they do is provide this service for payments, like the Visa and the MasterCard, and they're making billions on the transactions because someone pays for the transaction, whether it's the merchant that pays or you upfront, say like a travel agent, they always say you've got to pay 3.2% of your bill if you're going to use a credit card. I mean, they're earning on you using the credit card too. EXShift, that is our exchange. As I said, we have at the moment 8 external companies using our exchange as a white label. Whenever there's an exchange from one type of currency to another, there's always a fee. Throughout history, there's always been a fee for this type of transaction. This flows into EXW. Also within our system, when you exchange from Bitcoin to Ethereum or Bitcoin Ripple or Ripple to Litecoin or to EXW token, whatever, there is always going to be a fee involved with this. Minute, much less than bank transfers in the past, extremely much less. But all of these flow into the system. If you've got thousands of transactions per second, it's going to add up. X resources, that's things like gold, silver, diamond, land rights, water rights, etc. We'll go into that at another time. And we have EX University too. We have 11 Nobel laureates and thousands, about 6,000 academics that have worked on this system. They've also done research as well. So EXW has the university, and they also have an educational program that they're working on. It's a thematic learning pathway, and they're looking at units of information, and they're definitely looking at mathematics and sciences because that's how the world is evolving at the moment. We want to have people prepared for what is happening in the future. The computers, robots are taking over all the manual type of mundane jobs, and what's left is our curiosity and our creativity. And these are the things that we're looking at from kindergarten age up to PhD level, right? So we've got something for all aspects of learning. We also have adult education. If you would like to do yoga or meditate or learn to paint, or you are someone who can offer coaching, you can offer courses on EXW. It will be translated into various languages as well. People apply for your course, they say, yes, I'd like to attend, and of course there are going to be fees involved with this, and so you can also have this as part of your work profile. Right, there'll be a secondary ecosystem as well, or there is. EXDrive is already running in the German-speaking countries. We have a cooperation with SIX, so we will be opening up in 110 countries. Just at the moment, no one's allowed to travel, so that's on ice. As well, EX Travel, that was supposed to have been launched earlier this year, but we can't travel, so that again is just being placed aside. You will be able to book your flights, your hotels, holidays, cruises, rental cars. So if you're a business person using these types of services often, you'll be able to use that via EXW. I'll go into the clouds in a moment. EX Life. This pillar of EXW is one of the biggest, or the biggest network marketing aspect of the world, nutritional supplements. And we've got that as one of our legs here. So there's a lot of money involved here. So we're going to have products on this site. We will also have not just anti-aging, we'll have re-aging products, because the scientists that we've talked about previously have devised all sorts of things that they'd love to bring onto the market, but they'd like to bring it on directly to the people. Likewise, we have EXmore, Amazon and Flipchart and all of those. That's all that they do. They have someone producing something, someone selling something, and just providing you with them. There's nothing else happening. They're not manufacturing anything. So we're offering this sort of service. Also, a lot of the products from our scientists will be available on EXmore. We already have 67 market ripe products that we can sell to EXW community, and you'll only be able to buy that with tokens. Okay, exciting. Let's take a look at the clouds. We have 4 different types of clouds. The active one at the moment is the real estate cloud. Now we have real estate projects in several different areas. We have a city that we're building in Brazil. The start of construction is the 1st of October. Everything's getting ready for that at the moment. So that is a multi-billion, hundreds of billions of dollar project that is being built there. We have several projects on the holiday island of Phuket. We have a representative project in Berlin, in Porto in Portugal, and in Dubai. Now we'll be able to take a look at those as soon as you don't need to wear a hard hat. The public will be allowed to take a look. Now we had a convention earlier in the year in Wiesbaden, and we had a video conference with Brock Pierce. Now Brock Pierce was a childhood movie star, so by the time he was 9, he was a millionaire and could decide what he would like to learn, where his interest lay, and that definitely was within technologies. He is the founder of EOS, and I think the head of the blockchain forum at the moment. Now he was asking, where do you see the future? I mean, is it with more iOSs or other strange things that we haven't heard about before? Now he said the future is actually apps that can do everything, and it will provide for an exorbitant growth. So it might not be that the app produces wealth, the app doesn't sell anything, but because the members want to use this all-in-one thing, we'll have a greater membership basis. And the next item on the convention was EX1, which we will be launching very soon. It's an app one for everything. A communications app like Facebook, which is $1 billion company. It's like Instagram, like Pinterest, like LinkedIn. We can do all of those sorts of things. What's interesting here is that every article that you place in there, every picture that you place in there is your intellectual property. No one can take it or manipulate that. The payment tool will be in with this, or like WeChat, whilst you're talking, you can send over some cash to someone who says, well, this is my code, here it is, and I can pay wherever I am right now. Okay, the learning app will be on this app as well. So if you've got electricity, you've got an internet connection, you've got a smart phone, a laptop, or whatever, you'll be able to do all of these things here. Right, now, EXW has a 10-year plan. They want to stay. This company has got so many exciting things happening. They do have a 2-year forecast as well. There will be a TV station where you can take a look at all of these projects I've spoken to you about and others in more depth, and you'll be kept up to date. At the moment, we do have the convention videos loaded up so you can see what type of projects we're actually doing right now. Do ask the person who invited you to look at the video to give you access to that. What I love is that we've got a SIM card. Wherever you are in the world, we can talk to each other. I don't need to go over a third party. And whenever I travel somewhere, I don't have to have 2 telephones and 3 different SIM cards. Okay, that will really make a difference. We will have aspects of health in this with the new sensors, EX Foundation that is helping those less fortunate than ours, and technologies, a whole department that looks at how to improve the industrial processes in the workspace. I wonder if EXW can be your solution. We see that it has many facets. It has a primary ecosystem where funds flow in, stabilizing the company. We have products within and the ecosystem services that we provide that you can pay with the tokens that are generated. So if you have a bonus wallet, there's a 60-day bonus wallet, which gives you 0 to 0.32% per day. That is up to 10% per month. At the moment, it's lying around 7%. I mean, what do you get at your bank or under your mattress? Nothing, okay? Or minus interest or inflation. Here, you can actually store your values and have an appreciation of that. You can tell others about it too. There is a reward system. I'll go into that in a moment. Then you can send funds. So I'm an expat. I send funds home. I've got kids studying elsewhere. I can send funds over to them. Right. What other things could EXW do for you? Right, the products that they provide. I said something about the convention. Here is the link to the convention, 3 different conventions with the videos on that. Do take a look at it. Very interesting items. So thank you for listening. I hope you've sparked your curiosity. Please ask the person who has invited you to view this video to give you more information, their referral link, how to set up an account, etc. Good. Nice seeing you, and I look forward to seeing you again another time. Bye for now. Right, so that's finished, and we'll go straight on to my next item. That is, I'll just give you a 2-minute break for me. I'll have to have something to drink, and I'll be with you in just.
It's easier for you and for everyone around you. So we developed the World Finance Institute, which gives you the opportunity to send money globally, easily and safely. Highly secure European banking standards and unlimited access combined in a new product. Fast, safe and accessible from anywhere in the world. A clear interface with which you can transfer any currency directly to any WFI user. A revolutionary hybrid model between classic and digitalized banking makes this possible. No matter where you are, if you have access to WFI, you have access to a global financial network. Instant money transfers to your relatives, friends or loved ones, faster than you can blink with your eyes. We connect you to the world, and we connect the world with you. World Finance Institute.
Okay, I'm back again. Right. Now, I'm just wondering, we don't have very many members here. We have Charity. Hello, Charity. We've seen you a few times. There's Albina and there's Alex. Can you tell me if you are registered members of EXW? Just write in the chat room down the bottom. And I have two things I could talk to you about: the 30-day challenge, how to attain the level of team leader within 30 days, or do you know anything about the compensation plan? Can you just write down which of those two items you'd prefer to know about? Oh, hello, Abina from Nigeria. That's lovely to see you. Right. So I just need to know, do you know anything about the compensation plan? Okay. Right. Now, I can't lift the compensation plan here onto what we're looking at simply because it hasn't been loaded up and I don't have access to that. But we'll just, first of all, and I won't record this, okay? So we're just chatting with each other for the next 10-15 minutes, okay? We're all told affiliate members, we're all told we're uni level. We can go in the depth and we can go into the breadth. And I don't want YouTube. I want to have a whiteboard. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the whiteboard. That's what I wanted. Okay. And I hope I can draw on the whiteboard. Pointer cycling. Oh, okay. Right. I'll just draw a little bit. Okay. Okay. So we have a uni level marketing plan. Okay. So here's you. And you've got a big smile on your face. Okay. You have to have an active wallet, an active 60-day bonus wallet of 100 euros to be considered active. Okay, that is the minimum that's necessary. In Africa, this minimum is going to continue. It was reduced as the new back office was to be introduced so that more people have access to our company. People in European areas, in the United States, where people are wealthier, it will be returned to the initial level of 300 euros. As far as I know, I don't know when. Okay. Every person that you speak to who also puts in 100 euros in a bonus wallet, you will get something for it. The first person, if you only have one person, they get a bonus and you'll get a matching bonus of 20% if you only have one person in your system. If you have 2 to 5 people, you will get 50%. Okay. 50% matching bonus. Now, every time you have 5 more people, so we've got 10 people here, you're going to have 5% more. So if you've got 10 people on your first line with a bonus wallet of at least 100 euros, you're going to have 55%. Okay? If you've got 15 people, you'll have 60%. If you've got 20 people on your first line, you'll have 65%. Okay? It carries on. If you've got 40 people on your first line, you will get a matching bonus of 100%. It is a lot of work involved in introducing everything to the people to the system, helping them set up their accounts. Okay, there is work, and as an appreciation for the work that you're putting into the system, EXW is giving you this matching bonus. 40 people on your front line, that's a lot of work. And it doesn't matter when this happens, whether you do it in 1 month, 6 months, 3 years. That doesn't matter. As soon as you have 40 people on your first line, you will get 100% matching bonus for all of the people on your front line. Okay? If people decide to have a cloud wallet that is for a longer period of time, 1 to 3, 4, 5 years, you also get the matching bonus for it, but they, at the moment, as I said, at the moment, we might be reconsidering this, do not qualify you for receiving things in the depth. Okay, so there are 2 different aspects, the front line and the depth. Uni level, you do not have to have 2 people with 2 people with 2 people, and they always have to expand. That doesn't matter. You can have this person do something, we can have this person do something, and a person over here do something. Okay? You don't have to have your first 5. They must do something, otherwise you don't carry on. That doesn't work that way. Everyone on your first line, whether they're active or passive, any amount that they have on, and the compounding effect if they keep on replacing their bonuses into their wallet to let this socket grow, that means your bonus increases daily as theirs increases as well. Okay, so that is, let's say, in the older way of looking at it in networking, that is where the wealth is, always on your first line. But if you want to build a stability, you'll have to go into the depth. And a greater depth is an awful lot of money involved. And I assume that you want to build a business, you want to achieve your financial freedom through our system. Okay, let's see. Can I squiggle that all off? I don't know how to. I'll have to go back here and another whiteboard. Okay, so we had the first line where you have a matching bonus, then you have a team bonus, and that's where the thing in the past, where the 60-day challenge or the 30-day challenge came on. So there's you, and you want to carry on quickly. Then you have somewhere on your first line 2 people who say, we want to build up a team. Okay, we want to work with you. And to be an affiliate member, you have to have a group volume of 1,000 euros. Now, it doesn't matter whether you have 10 people with 100 euros each or 2 people with 500 euros. It's totally irrelevant to have the rank of affiliate. When you receive this rank, then you are eligible to receive whatever happens on this second line. Now, this is your first line, and this is your second line. Now, so get funds from the people that your first liners have spoken to. Now, EXW would like to say you can't just have one person with €1 million in it and this person with 100 and here 10 euros and 10 euros and 10 euros. The balance there isn't good. We want to have a stability for your own protection. So any leg here, this leg here, cannot be more than 500 euros of the qualifying volume. It doesn't matter whether you got 10,000 euros here or not. Totally irrelevant. What's relevant is that you've got a cut off at 500, which means that you have to have 500 here or 300 here and 2 lots of 100s. As long as it adds up to 1,000, then you are an affiliate and go down one deeper. As I said before, with the getting on faster, if you place 500 euros in at least, and you have 2 members that also put in at least 500 euros, you are an affiliate within the first week. Okay, that is the speed, the dynamic that we're going on about. How do you achieve results quickly? And this way, all you're doing is achieving that rank in whatever time frame is convenient for you. Okay, so 2 different aspects here. Time frame, how fast I want to achieve whatever level I want to be. Okay, so we are an affiliate because we've got 1,000 euro volume and we have at least 2 members. Okay, right, so let's have another whiteboard. I don't know how to get rid of the thing. Okay, so here's you again, and you've got your first line, 1 person here that's spoken to 2 people, another person that has spoken to 4 or 5. You've got 1 person here, another person there, another person there, another person there, another person there. They've all got 100, 150, whatever, 2,000, 10,000. It doesn't matter what value lies here. We've got the second level where we want this person to be an affiliate as well. So this person has a 500er and a 500er. Themselves, they have 500. So this leg here has 1,500 euros in it at least. Okay, that's the cutoff. It can have much more than that. Likewise here, these people all have 500 in it. That's more than 1,500 euros. Again, as I said, irrelevant. After 1,500, it's a cutoff. And then that's all that you need for the qualification. Once this person is an affiliate and that person is an affiliate, then you are qualified for what these people start building on. So you can get something from your 3rd level. Okay, from your 2nd level, you get 15%. Right through. Everything on your 2nd level, when you are an affiliate, and it doesn't matter whether this person here just has 1 person and, you know, they've all got just 100 euros. So that person there is not an affiliate. It's just got 1 member there. And this person is also not an affiliate because it hasn't got the 1,000. It hasn't reached the affiliate level yet. You will get their 2nd level people, you will get the 15% of them. Everything on your second level. When you are an affiliate, you get the second level. Okay? When you have 2 affiliates underneath you, you will get things from the third level. So this person here also has someone here. You're eligible for that person's percentage as well, and that is 10%. Okay? Now, I won't go further into that. Everything works on, you have to have this person here become an affiliate with 2 members, and someone over here also being an affiliate. Okay, so you always have to have the person one further down having 2 people as affiliates to be able to qualify yourself for going down further. The marketing plan is listed. You can print it out. You can take a look at it. It goes 30 layers deep. The deeper you are, the more people you have to have that are active partners, who are affiliates, team builders, executive team leaders, and all of that sort of stuff. Everything has a name to it. Doesn't really matter. What you need to know is all of these need to have increments of affiliate members in the depth, and to attain the highest level in EXW, to be chairman. I mean, our highest person is Andre Henseler, and he is senior vice president. He's not the head. He's not has not as yet attained chairperson. But he only needs 5 people on his front line to be active. 5. You don't need 50 people to be able to attain the highest level. You need 5 people to be able to receive into 30 layers deep and other benefits. I have made a recording of the marketing plan in depth. You can take a look at that, but these are the basic steps. So you get 2 people that are affiliates, help them become affiliates, and help their people become affiliates. Start with 2, 3 people, then you are stable and you've got other people who see results, and then you're starting to increase in your own intrinsic value. I hope that's helped. Are there any questions? All right. Now, if you are a member of the Telegram, English Telegram group, and if you take